Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7, and today we're gonna talk about Kluri. Yeah, it's time. She's getting nerfed. We all know that. She's getting 10% chance to go twice instead of 15%, and she's also getting 50% combat readiness instead of a full turn. So she will not be going twice every time, and it will happen less. She's also getting one cooldown on her skill 3, so this is going to be 5 turns instead of 4 turns. And obviously the number one question I'm being asked right now, which is why I like to do these videos, is should I recall Flurry, and am I recalling Flurry? So it's really a tough question because Flurry was the best unit in the game. I think, like, pretty much overall best unit. Every single bit of content she was pretty much best in slot 4. There were not many places, unless you were doing like hardcore super high-end speedruns, where she wasn't the right choice to put on your team. She can also hold quite possibly the best PvE artifact in the game. She also provides Dispel, she also provides Defense Down, she also provides Provoke, which can come in. She also provides combat readiness, she also provides additional turns, she also provides healing. Oh yeah, she heals too. She does everything. She literally does everything, and she doesn't do a lot of everything, but she does a lot of things. So it's going to be really hard to replace her. Like, I'm trying to look at my unit list to see who could replace a nerfed Kluri, and there's still really nobody. And I think that's why I'm maybe not going to recall her, and maybe you should do the same, because it's tough. Like, how do we do something better? How do we have that slot filled? How do we have that person that heals your team so you don't have to bring another healer? How do we have that slot filled that brings Aureus so you don't have to bring another tank? How do we have that slot filled that allows you to bring Kisei instead of another DPS because she has defense break? There really is just nobody, right? So even with these nerfs, I still think she's going to be one of the better units in the game. I think she's going to be less good in PvP because you can't get the insane violent procs with dual attacks into taunt, into debuff removal, into everything. So I think we'll see less of that, although she'll still probably be good there. But overall, for PvE, for the general use of what people were using for, I think she's still fantastic. Because you gotta remember, a lot of people are using Kluri right now without Flurry attack skilled up. So it would be like having her skilled up after the patch. So those people using her without skilled up will probably have to put some Molagora into her to get it up to 5 turns, but that's fine. And honestly, everything else is fine. Going twice kind of sucks that she doesn't go twice, but it'll also make it so her speed is more important, so she can get that extra 50% so much faster. The one big thing to note is there is a huge Molagora thing happening, so we're going to be getting a ton of Molagora returned. If you didn't see that, check out my video on the Molagora returns yesterday or the day before, I think, where the cost of Molagora is going down like 30% or something ridiculous like that. And also all the Molagora Go we have that are in excess will be returned back at a scale of 1 to 5. So this means if you use a Molagora on her 3rd skill, so let's go take a look here. So if we go to skill enhance here, we go to Kluri. If we go to here, and we can see this takes 1 Molagora Go, this one takes 1. I'm not sure how it's going to scale it, but right now these are pretty much valued at 1 to 4. We buy it at 1 to 4 and we get them at 1 to 4. Nobody really buys them at 1 to 5. And after the patch, if you skill her up to plus 15, you want to do this, you'll get 2 there, you'll get 2 there, that's just 2, right? Yeah, you'll get 2 there, 2 there. So you will get a total of 5 Molagora Go back from Kluri if you recall her, and those will be worth 5, 10, 15, 25 instead of 20 as they are now. So you'll essentially get 5 Molagora back just from skilling her up to 15 and then recalling her. That's something you can do. I don't want to do it because I'm scared something will happen and I'll screw it up. But that's what a lot of people are doing, bringing their Kluri up to plus 15 in preparation to recall her. That said, I'm pretty sure if you're one of the people that want to do this, you can wait until the patch happens and make sure it works first, because you don't want to screw that up. The same goes with all the other Mulagora Go you get sent back. You'll be getting them back in 1 to 5 instead of 1 to 4, since we will be able to buy the 1 to 4 in shop from Hucherino from this point on. So I don't really know what else to say here. All I can say is that I think it's going to be very, very, very hard to replace Kluri. I think if you're struggling in PvE, if you're not at endgame, you're especially going to need somebody like Kluri. Maybe at this point, somebody like Crow or somebody like, gosh, I don't even know who, somebody else that can hold Aureus may work instead of Kluri, and Shadow Rose should work instead of Kluri. But for most other people, it's probably just safest to do Kluri. That said, again, keep in mind, you can always recall her and then decide later. That's probably what I would recommend doing, because you do get everything back. You will get the return in Molagoras, so there's really no reason not to do it. And for those of you who aren't familiar with recalling, we will be getting exactly everything back. So we'll get all the XP we spent on her in the form of penguins, we'll get all the phantasms, we'll get all the greater runes and runes. That's the other thing I need to talk about, because I'm not really sure how that works. We're getting all of the catalyst, everything back we spent, all the Mulagora, we will be getting back from Kluri. I'm not sure how her specialization is going to work. Maybe we'll see that as we get closer. It was kind of not really right on the patch notes, like it didn't really say for sure, and I didn't really trust it, so I want to see how that works later. But long story short, you're going to get a lot of it back. So that's about all I wanted to talk about. Just a little bit of ranting and rambling and raving here about Kluri. I do think she's still going to be one of the best units, so I wouldn't even worry about it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.